It's hard to keep seeing through the eyes and record at the same time. It gets too painful when I come back to my senses. So, I will just explain the things I saw to the best of my ability. The person I was seeing through was known as a Thorn. Basically, it's a version of us that's highly valued by the Ravens for how well they progress through with whatever adaptation and however powerful he became. I don't entirely know what the process is for how they decide what that adaptation is and what particularly they want out of a powerful version of us. Eventually, the Ravens took him and converted him, which is how I was able to see through his eyes in their network. He was converted and is no longer one of us and is not even a blood raven, he's just a raven now. I've witnessed about 23 other instances like this where it's a version of us who was collected and went through a similar process. The majority of them started out human, unlike most of us where we just end up being a different species, a different thing entirely. But apparently whatever they want is started out human, so now they're going to the places where there's human ones who they're on their first life still. I guess we're ripe for the transition. Any reason for this? Completely unknown. I have no idea why. I have collected as much data as I could and trying to figure out anything about this, and I have got nothing. I also collected data, though, that suggests that their lifetimes exist on a similar planet, which originally had me thinking that we all existed on the same planet, just at different times or something, but they were in different areas, would have no idea of each other. But I went through, and there's slight variations, slight differences, especially in history. There's different things that happened. So it brought me to alternate universe theory, where it's just slight variations and completely separate realities. But the fact that I was able to contact some of you proves that we all exist in a universe just separate from each other, but identical. Not completely identical, but similar. Which I guess just says there's multiple universes very, very far away from each other, but somehow still able to contact each other through the devices that we've been using. Which I don't know how other researchers have not been able to figure out these transmissions, but luckily we did. And we all have the similar mindset of figure this out, and we did, luckily. All of these issues bring up a million questions that I have about this universe and multiverse or whatever the fuck, and how far we are from each other, because I can send transmissions all day, but I have no idea how far away you guys are, especially considering sometimes the transmissions come a fucking year later, or it comes seconds later from the same people, which has me thinking there's just some weird warp in space and time and everything like that. Or I had one of my friends consider that it might be through a black hole. We have no idea. But there could be many versions of us who are completely unaffected by the Ravens, considering they possibly don't have infinite reach as much as the universes that we exist in are. This is getting too long already. I'll send you this transmission. Just a little bit of detail of what I've learned. Send me back whatever you can find. Whatever, anything. The biggest thing that any of you can do is fucking communicate. Please. Anything. I beg of you.